AWS regions and availability zones, lambda function. Okay, this is today's topic. Wait, our students will be joining. Wait 2 more minutes. Okay, AWS have some regions and availability zones, and how what is the zones availability? We can verify this. Okay, this is the region. You can rate. in this region. Now currently we are in Mumbai have so many regions in India. One of the regions is Mumbai. Mumbai, we can call it as AP South 1 is the region. Okay, this is the region. In the region there is so many data centers. This is this is the data center. This is the data center. That's why we can call it about availability zones. Okay, AP South 1A. Okay, here AP South 1B, we can call it. This is availability zones. AP. Okay, these are all internally connected to each other by using VPC, Virtual Private Cloud. Every regions will be connected to VPC. In the VPC, there are subnets available in the VPCs. There are VPC means virtual public cloud. We can treat it as AWS. The cloud consists of private, public, both, both. Okay, private cloud, private cloud supports within the restricted area, that is nothing but organizations, organizations, etc. Public cloud. We can we can set in one region. Everyone who can access. So that is data center. Data centers. Okay. internally connected by using VPCs. Do you know on-premise data center? I will show you on-premise data center. We can call it as, without failover control, we can call it as on-premise data centers. We can call it as AP South 1D, AP South 1E, 1F. Okay, these are internally connected and are internally communicated with the regions. Okay, suppose I have currently we are in Mumbai region. Suppose this is Australia region, Sydney. In the Australia region, Sydney. In the Australia region, Sydney. By default, we cannot interconnected in the two regions. By default, interconnected is not possible. Okay. By default, two regions interconnected is not possible. Two regions interconnectivity is not there by default. If it is possible, it is possible through network using or by subnetworks or FR or FNet. By using this, we can interconnected by using two regions. Every region have a data centers. In the data centers, okay, 1A, 1B, 1C is the regions availability zones. These are the data center. In the data center, these are the availability zones. We can call it about AP South 1A, AP South 1B, AP South 1C, AP South 1D, AP South 1C, 1E, and AP South 1F. These are the availability zones. We can call it about availability zones. In the all availability zones, we can place it about in the data center. Okay, that is AWS data center. All regions will be maintained by AWS. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All data all will be maintained by AWS. Okay. Suppose on on-premise data center. Okay. On-premise data center, nothing but on-premise. We can call it about on-premise data center. In the on-premise data center, I will show you only one server. We can call it about, there is no failover control. That is nothing but on-premise data center. This is my laptop. This is my laptop. We can communicate it We can communicate it. We can communicate it through DNS. You can communicate it in the DNS. In the DNS, in the top of DNS, there is top load balancer is there. In this DNS, we can TLD is there, top load, top level balancer, top load balancer is there. We can check this .com or .org, comma .in is available in the DNS. Are there? We can verify this. DNS is the service AWS provides elastic load balancer. Elastic load balancer. This is not a server. This is a service. AWS means Amazon Web Service. It provides a service to the end user. Okay, without to delay the response. Okay, AWS is a infrastructure as a service and a platform as a service. Okay, after this, okay, after this, there should be a load balancer. This is elastic load balancer. Okay. In this elastic load balancer, AWS provides service as a infrastructure. Okay, load balancer is a service, not a server. Okay, after this we have application server or on network and everything is there over here. Only one application server. This is the database. This is the database. This is nothing but on-premise data center. On-premise data center means there is no failover control, there is no monitoring, there is no responsibility, is nothing. Okay, okay. We can call it up as there is There is no failover control, no. Okay. On-premise data center, there is no failover control. There is no high availability zones, high availability. Okay. When a high availability comes under the regions, one region is communicated with another region by using the subnets and by using VPC. Okay. Suppose we can create one EPC. We can create internally. There is 4 subnets available in this. The subnets are there in 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D is the subnets is available in the under VPC. Okay, VPC. Okay, VPC. Okay, VPC consists of subnets. I will show you after that what is EC2 instance. Okay, instance is nothing but a server. Okay, elastic cloud computing. How to connect cloud by using RDC or RDP protocols. 3389 is the RDP protocol. I already explained AWS in the AWS architecture. What is RDP remote desktop protocol? 3389 RDC is there. Okay, in this RDP remote desktop protocol. Okay, in that SSH 22 is the port number. Okay, in this, suppose I am creating one instance with own instance name. It is automatically terminated by using lambda functions. Okay, here suppose I have created one instance, name it as AWS. Okay, name it as AWS. There is 8 steps for creating an EC2 instance. Okay, in the 8 steps, okay, first step is name field, next OS, or you can select Amazon machine AMI. After this, key pair. After this, security roles. After this, volumes. After this, OS. After this, network. Okay. Eighth one, finish. These are the steps. Every AMI ID is available. Every AMI have separate AMI ID is available. You can see in AWS console. Okay. AMI is nothing but OS. I will show you evidence. Create an instance. I have no instances running. I am launching an instance. See, this is the OS image, Amazon machine image. This is, I am selecting Red Hat. Amazon Linux machine have one of the ID is there, Red Hat. Okay, this is the Amazon ID. Okay, available. Suppose I am selecting Windows. I am selecting Windows. See, Windows ID is displayed here. What are the micros? Which are server type? Micros are available. You can see. Okay, volumes. You can select. Every EC2 instance have volume is attached. Okay, we can add extra volume. You can add. Okay, we can add. Okay, volume attach or detach options available. Attach and detach available. Okay, suppose by default 10 GB volume is attached per Amazon machine image. AMI, it is called about AMI. Okay, every region, these are the regions is available. I will show you. These are the regions. Every region have a data centers. In the data center have availability zones. Availability zones nothing but 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. Okay. See, I will show you evidence. VPC, virtual private cloud. See, no virtual private. Okay. Create VPC. In the VPC, See, VPC. In the VPC consists of these are the availability zones. See, these are the route tables. These are the network connections is available. See, project VPC. In the project VPC consists of project subnet, public US West 2A, okay, US private US West 2A, public and private region. In the private route table is there. Okay, in the route table, all network traffics will be here. Okay, project subnet US 2B and US West 2B is available in this region. Every region is internally connected by using subnets with the VPC. See, okay, this is auto generated. Okay, this is enabled DNS. Okay, like that. Every VPC have every VPC have subnets is available. Okay, for okay, we can deploy the application is very easily and smoothly. We can use elastic bean stack is the one of the service for easily deploy the application using different language, different different languages, either .NET, either Java or .NET or Python or Ruby, etc. You can develop and add the code and written. Okay, manually we can upload the code. Everything is there. Okay, write it. Okay, for for infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. These are mandatory kept in your mind. These two AWS providing these two by default. This is AWS. By default, this is Azure. By default, this is Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce in the this we can maintain provider, maintain data. We can maintain the only datas. Okay, customer provider maintain data on the server and the project. AWS provides, yeah, infrastructure as a service. Okay, in this I am creating E2C instances when particular time I need to destroy an EC2 instances. Destroy E2C instances every day 10 p.m. It will stop every day 7 a.m. It will start automatically by using event handler or schedule jobs. This we can written in lambda functions This we can return in lambda functions. Okay, functions. There is two functions, start function and stop function. We can return the lambda functions. Okay, in the lambda functions, we can declare the instance and use the event handler function. In the event handler function, we can return date or time, particular date and time. We can return like this 5 stars. It will be written, okay, in the 5 stars. Month, year, date, hours, week, month, it will be there. Okay, this is availability zones. I will show you an image. Okay, EC2 cloud computing. Okay, AWS can either regional or global, means only regional service. AWS only regional service. One region to another region cannot be communicated due to the, by default it will not communicate. Okay, behalf of that. Elastic being stack easy and quick deployment of application in AWS. Okay, easy to launch, easy to insert and configure, easy to deploy. You can deploy manually by using EC2 instance. Okay, create a cluster and deploy the application by using EKS cluster. Okay, elasticity and scalability and high availability. We can call it about. We can treat elasticity means in scalability means scale out and scale in. Scale out nothing but we increase and decrease the capacity of the particular data center, particular database. Okay, in the availability zones. Yes, the auto scaling group is available in the AWS. What are the service models? AWS means AWS infrastructure as a service and platform as a service and software as a service. These are the service models available in the AWS. Okay. Elastic load balancer is completely managed by AWS, already informed in this. See, Elastic load balancer AWS provides service. Okay, this AWS does not have any zones. It is the regional zones. Suppose I am in the Mumbai. Mumbai have one load balancer is there. In I am in the Australia, one load balancer is there. It is a regional load balancer. Okay, there is like that. Okay, suppose ELB is the elastic load balancer. It will distribute the load balancer by using round robin algorithm. Equally distribute in the ELB. We can check the all servers of the status. It will check by ELB elastic load balancer. Already informed last class. Elastic load balancer is maintained by AWS. I will show you an image last class. This is an image. This load balancer to distribute the request equally to all servers using round robin algorithm. Okay, this is DNS. Elasticity means horizontal scaling. Scalability means vertical scaling. Auto scaling group AG. We have increased and decreased the capacity of the servers. Okay, increase means scale out, decrease means scaling. Okay, these are the our web application firewall internally untested. You also knows everybody. Okay, firewall computer networks in the BTech computer networks is there in the computer networks. How the network is established in the particular zones and particular regions available. Okay, like this is the IP address. Every server have a IP address is available. Okay, this is the plugins. In the plugins, all cluster and robin, which everything is there. Okay, in this application, sometimes there is no downtime in the AWS console. There is zero tolerance and transparent failover control. There is no downtime is required for AWS instances. There is multiple zones available, so we can patch one availability zone and we can patch another availability zone. It is possible, right? There is no downtime is required. Okay, availability zones. There is 0% tolerance, 0% failure control, and transparent because these are the availability zones. Okay, everybody knows. Okay, last time class. Okay, okay. In the Elastic Bean stack, there is Tomcat option is there, .NET option is there, Docker option is there, Python option is there, Go option is there. Every option is there. You can select, upload the code, and we can test. You can access the application using public cloud, public or private IP address. Okay, this is on-premise data center. Suppose LV is down, there is no request is forward request. It will treat it as a 503 error. Request is not available, not reached the server. Okay, this is we can call it about 503 error. 503 means server side error. LV is a server. Will provide a service to the end user smoothly. Okay, this is on-premise data centers. Okay, there is one question is there in the AWS certification. AWS is regional data center or global data center. Means AWS is the regional. No, there is no global regional data centers. Okay, in AWS every VM, every machine have separate AMI ID or by default assigning by default all EMI have same idea, same IDs. There is every machine have same separate default IDs available AWS Amazon ID. Okay, this is the question. Okay, what is DNS means domain naming server. It will treat it as all domain related configuration. It will be configured under the DNS. .com, .org, .in, everybody treated as DNS. In the DNS there is a TLD. There top level domain is there. Okay, in the top level domain it will configure under TLD. Okay, it will absorb .com is or .in, it request is come, it will absorb and send request to the appropriate services. Okay, this is nothing but elastic cloud computing and what are the availability zones is available or what are the subnets is available and what are the VPCs available. These are the availability zones I already think. Okay, it not save. Okay, these are the availability zones we can take. Okay, tomorrow's class we can cover next topic. Okay, I will tell you next topic. Okay, AWS is a infrastructure as a service, Azure platform as a service, Salesforce is software as a service. Okay, we can use infrastructure as a service. Everything is maintained by AWS. Okay, suppose we can own configuration purpose. We can create EC2 and we can deploy the server. We can deploy the application in the EC2 instance. We can create the cluster and we can clear the EC2 instance. Everything is maintained by you by using EC2. Okay, by using Beanstalk, everything is maintained by AWS. Okay, this is the topic covered in this. Next topic, I will come up with good topic. Okay, any questions? Please reply in the live channel. Okay, okay, I will stop the session here. Okay, I will upload a recording video in my channel. Okay, kindly subscribe the channel. Okay.